Welcome back to our channel, basketball fans. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to stay up to date with all our NBA content. Today, we're diving into a more sensitive topic, the top NBA draft busts of all time. We'll take a look at players who, for various reasons, didn't live up to the hype. So let's get started. Kicking off our list at number 5 is Michael Olowokandi, the first overall pick in the 1998 NBA draft. Olowokandi's journey to the NBA was anything but conventional. Born in Nigeria and raised in London, he only started playing basketball at the age of 18 when he attended the University of the Pacific. After a few impressive seasons at Pacific, Olowokandi declared for the 1998 NBA draft, where the Los Angeles Clippers picked him first overall. Coming into the league, Olowokandi was billed as a potential game changer, a center who had the physical tools to dominate. But unfortunately, his career with the Clippers was plagued by underperformance and injuries. Over his 5 seasons with the team, he averaged just 10 points and 8 rebounds per game, numbers far below what's expected from a number 1 pick. After his stint with the Clippers, Olowokandi had relatively brief and underwhelming tenures with the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Boston Celtics. His numbers continued to dwindle, and by the time he retired in 2007, Olowokandi had an average of just 8.3 points and 6.8 rebounds per game over his 9-year NBA career. Analysts often attribute Olowokandi's underwhelming NBA career to a combination of factors, including injuries, work ethic, and the player's late start in basketball. While he had the physical attributes necessary for an NBA player, the lack of early foundational skills training and consistent development during his professional career likely contributed to his inability to meet expectations. At number 4, we have Kwame Brown. In the early 2000s, Kwame Brown was a high school phenom. At 6'11" with a strong build and impressive agility, Brown was the top high school player in the nation. The Washington Wizards, led by Michael Jordan in the front office, saw potential in this raw talent and made Brown the first high school player ever to be drafted number 1 overall in the 2001 NBA draft. However, Brown's NBA journey didn't quite take off as expected. The pressure of being the number 1 pick, coupled with playing under the intense scrutiny of Michael Jordan, proved to be a heavy burden. His rookie year was less than stellar, averaging just 4.5 points and 3.5 rebounds per game. Criticism started to mount about his work ethic and maturity, and by his 3rd season, the bust label began to be associated with Kwame Brown. In 2005, Brown was traded to the Los Angeles Lakers, a move that many hoped would revive his career. Despite being given ample opportunities, Brown continued to underwhelm, never quite living up to the high expectations set by his draft position, bouncing around the league and playing for a total of 7 teams over his 12-year career. His underwhelming stats and lack of significant improvement cemented the bust label in the minds of many fans and critics. Coming in at number 3 is Darko Milicic, the 2nd overall pick in the legendary 2003 NBA draft, standing at 7 feet tall. Milicic was a versatile big man who could score, rebound, and block shots. His skills and potential caught the eye of NBA scouts, leading him to be one of the top prospects in the 2003 NBA draft. 2003 is known for one of the most loaded draft classes in history, with names like LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, Chris Bosh, and Dwayne Wade. The Detroit Pistons, having received the 2nd overall pick, decided to take a chance on Milicic, choosing him over Anthony, Bosh, and Wade, a decision that's since been scrutinized. Milicic's time at Detroit was challenging. He struggled to get meaningful playing time under coach Larry Brown, known for his preference for veteran players. The Pistons were in win-now mode, having a deep roster that was competing for championships. This limited Milicic's opportunities for growth and development. After 2.5 seasons, Milicic was traded to the Orlando Magic. From there, he became somewhat of an NBA journeyman, playing for the Memphis Grizzlies, New York Knicks, Minnesota Timberwolves, and finally the Boston Celtics. Despite having more playing time, Milicic failed to live up to his draft position and was out of the league by 2013. Looking back, Milicic's NBA career is often viewed as a cautionary tale about the perils of drafting young, unproven international talent. While he had all the physical tools to succeed, the circumstances didn't favor his development. Despite his professional basketball struggles, Darko found success in other endeavors, including farming and kickboxing back in his native Serbia. At number 2, we have Greg Oden. In the 2007 NBA draft, the Portland Trail Blazers held the 1st overall pick, despite a talented pool that included Kevin Durant, Al Horford, and Mike Conley. The Trail Blazers chose Oden. It seemed like a good choice at the time. However, Oden's NBA journey started on a sour note. Before his rookie season began, he had microfracture surgery on his right knee, forcing him to miss the entire season. Oden finally made his NBA debut in the 2008-2009 season, where he showed flashes of his potential, but injuries continued to plague him. After only 21 games, a fractured left patella sidelined him for the rest of the season. The following season, Odin played just 21 games before another knee injury ended his season prematurely. And in the 2011-2012 season, Odin didn't play a single game due to more knee problems. In 2013, he signed with the Miami Heat in an attempt to revive his career, but again, he struggled to stay healthy and only played sporadically. After the season, Odin became a free agent and never returned to the NBA. He played in only 105 NBA games, making him one of the most prominent what-if stories in basketball history. And topping our list at number 1's Anthony Bennett, the first overall pick in the 2013 NBA Draft. Born in Toronto, Canada, Anthony Bennett displayed immense talent from an early age. After moving to the US for high school, he became a top 10 player in his class and committed to the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, UNLV. At UNLV, Bennett averaged 16.1 points and 8.1 rebounds per game as a freshman, which impressed NBA scouts. The Cleveland Cavaliers selected Bennett with the first overall pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, ahead of future stars like Giannis Antetokounmpo and Victor Oladipo. The pick surprised many, but Cleveland believed in Bennett's potential. Unfortunately, Bennett struggled to translate his college success to the NBA. His rookie year was marked by low scoring, inconsistency, and lack of playing time. A series of injuries and weight issues didn't help either. After an underwhelming season with the Cavaliers, Bennett was traded to the Minnesota Timberwolves in a package for Kevin Love. In Minnesota and later with the Toronto Raptors and Brooklyn Nets, Bennett continued to struggle. He never managed to average more than 5.2 points per game in a season. He bounced around the league and the G League, failing to find a permanent home. Despite his NBA struggles, Bennett continued to pursue his basketball career. He played for several teams in the EuroLeague and G League. And as of my knowledge, cut off in 2021, he was still playing basketball professionally. Bennett's story is a reminder of how challenging the transition to the NBA can be, even for highly touted prospects. So there you have it, our list of the top NBA busts of all time. It's essential to note that making it to the NBA is an incredible accomplishment in itself, and the players on this list were exceptional athletes. Sometimes, various factors contribute to them not reaching the high expectations set for them. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Who do you think are the biggest NBA busts? Let us know in the comment section below. If you found this video informative, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow NBA fans. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more NBA content. Thanks for watching.